Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam McCart, and I am on a mission to reach new heights, literally. Okay, that was kind of corny, but ever since I could remember, probably around the age of 13, I have dreamed of becoming a pilot, although I just didn't really think it was a possibility for myself, because when I graduated high school, I thought that you had to either go to the Air Force to become a pilot, and I just didn't have good enough grades. I didn't pay attention in school, or I didn't think I had the funds. I would be able to get the funds to go to flight school. Plus, I thought you just had to be, of a pilot family, which my dad and mom, they were not pilots at all. Now, if you watch my last video, you'll kind of see the background of what I'm really doing with this channel. And really, I'm here to help you. If you are the type of person, if you are the individual that is on a similar path as me, you're working a full-time job, but you've found out that now it's a potential, it's a possibility to become a pilot and start that career 2.0, then this is the channel for you. And that's why today I'm talking about the first big step that I've taken, which I have enrolled into Sporty's ground school. So join me on this adventure as I embark on my journey from ground school to cockpit. And yes, while this is primarily geared towards helping you, the aspiring career 2.0er, if you are also an aviation enthusiast, I hope you enjoy, because you are in for a journey. Now, a brief little background on what ground school is. Now, ground school is essentially, there's two different ways that you can go about ground school. You can do it with your instructor, or you can do it online. Now, if you do it with your instructor, you have to wait for your instructor to sign off on you being able to take that FAA written exam. If you do an online ground school, however, then that allows you to, once you pass that exam with an 80% or higher, then 2 times, by the way, then that also, they'll print you out a certificate that allows you to also take that written exam. Now, ground school, what it essentially is, it's something there to help you understand the basics of flight, of navigation, of weather and aviation regulations. And while most ground schools are pretty much similar, you will really dive into, basics of aerodynamics, understanding of weather and how it will affect you during flying. Also, when you can fly. It'll teach you different navigation techniques and using some of the flight instruments. It'll teach you federal aviation regulations, otherwise known as FARs, aircraft systems, maintenance basics, and then of course flight planning, and one of the most important things, safety procedures to follow. Now, there are some other tools out there that you can use if you don't want to purchase an online ground school. And this is something that I wish I had known before, but that's why I'm making this channel or this video, to help you, so that way you don't have to go through the same hurdles that I jumped through. And of course, the biggest reason why you would choose to do an online ground school is to help expedite your training, I guess I'll call it, because one of the biggest hiccups and holdups with every single pilot, I think roughly 80% of pilots that drop out because of financing or lack thereof, is online ground school gives you that jump start that you need. It gives you that basic knowledge that I just went over to essentially give you that leg up, so that way you're not starting from behind the 8 ball, as it were. Because when it comes to aviation, speed of training is crucial, okay? Now, I'm going to be doing 2 to 3 times per week. I hope I can do more, but I'm going to be working my full-time job along with it. So it's going to be more difficult for me to get through it fast and efficient versus somebody that has the ability to go Monday through Friday or even Monday through Sunday and just fly every single day. So that really is the main benefit of an online ground school. Now, as I mentioned before, there are some alternatives to actually purchasing a ground school, an online ground school, like Sporty's, King's, or Fly 8 Mike Alpha is what they call it. Fly 8 MA, it's just all one word. And one of the resources that I found is completely free, but keep in mind, this resource won't allow you to take the FAA exam unless you have either an online ground school certificate or your CFI signs you off. And this free resource is actually on YouTube, and it's Cindy Holman. If you look up, I think it's CYNDY and then Holman, HOLLMAN. If you look up Cindy Holman, she has an entire, I think it's about 100 videos, nothing but online ground school, teaching you the basics of aerodynamics, of flight navigation, safety, things like that that you will learn on online with the online ground schools, but it's free. You don't have to go out and purchase that. So here's what I would recommend for you to help facilitate that quicker ground school experience is go to Cindy Holman's YouTube page, watch the videos, take notes, watch them multiple times, okay? Dedicate a few hours a day or a week, a few hours in a weekend, and just go through it, cram it in, take notes, go through it quite a few times. And then when you are feeling confident, go purchase the Sporties Ground School or Kings or Fly 8 Mike Alpha and go through that course then. Okay, same thing, go through it step by step, take notes, take the exams, get that certification to go sit for the written and go take that as quick as possible. I haven't taken it yet. I'm hoping to be able to take it within the next month. The reason I say the next month is because I'm also in college. I'm finishing up my bachelor's. This is my last year and I'll have my bachelor's at the end of this year. So I have to kind of space things out a little bit more. But I'm confident in my learning. I'm confident in my ability to learn that knowledge and go that path. Now, when it comes to deciding on a ground school, on an online ground school, once you've gone through Cindy Holman's YouTube videos, it's going to be really self-preference, okay? I'm not going to be able to help you decide which one is going to be better. Look up some reviews, see what the reviews say and how they fit for you, okay? Pretty much all of them are online. Well, they're all online, but pretty much all of them have videos, they have practice quizzes, they have the booklets, the the FAR aim, the ACS, and they're all self-paced for the most part. There are different packages. There's the the guaranteed pass one from Sporties and Kings and Fly 8 Mike Alpha. The prices are pretty similar. $299 for Sporties. I believe it's $299 for Kings as well, and I think Fly 8 Mike Alpha is $349 if I remember correctly. But that's really going to be the biggest difference. Okay, they all are very knowledgeable, they're very thorough about everything, and will give you a very good leg up for that written exam. Hey, quick side note here. If you are somebody that's already gone through one of these online ground schools, comment below what your experience was with it, any tips that you might have, any tricks to retain the knowledge better or to get through it more efficiently. Comment below. Now, one of the things that if you haven't been in school for quite a while, I personally, like I said, I'm in college right now, so I've been studying and I've got that study gene going, or that study mindset, I think, whatever you want to call it, going right now. But if you are somebody that hasn't been in school for quite some time or hasn't had to study for an exam for quite some time, then you might be wondering, okay, how am I going to be able to get through this? How am I going to be able to retain the knowledge? The number one thing that I can recommend is setting a goal, setting multiple goals. The number one goal is passing and getting that private pilot's license, right? That's the first big milestone. But set miniature goals, okay? Set miniature goals. I want to study for 3 hours this week, or 4 hours, or 10 hours, whatever it might be. I want to get through these videos first. I want to be able to learn more about aerodynamics and maybe you heard about something like a power off stall and you want to learn about that. Write down, I want to learn about a power off stall. Write down specific goals, and then once you reach that goal, check it off, okay? Because that is going to help you stay focused more so than just kind of winging it willy-nilly, going through it at your own leisure. Now, something else that can also help is identifying any challenges or obstacles that you might meet along your journey. This might look like something similar to my position with a full-time job or schoolwork, okay? Maybe you might have an assignment due on this date that you have to get done, and therefore you're gonna have to restructure your learning time for the online ground school. Another thing might be kids. Maybe you have some kids that you have to work around, maybe schedule off certain time to be with them, to have family time, and then also to study, right? Identifying any obstacles or roadblocks that you might encounter will help you just overcome those more efficiently. So there you have it, a brief introduction video to online ground school. If you want some more clarity on anything I went over, please comment below. Comment whether you like the video or not. Regardless, like, share it, make sure you share it. Also subscribe so that way you never miss another video of mine. So as we finish today's video, I want to remind you of a quote that I once heard, and I can't remember specifically who said it first. The engine is the heart of the plane, but the pilot is the soul. And becoming a pilot is more than just learning how to fly. It's about embracing the freedom, the challenges of the sky, and even the beauty of flying. So remember, the sky is not your limit, it's just the beginning. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.